parents, this is Ms. Galke again. We are going to be talking about subtracting two-digit numbers this week. Last week we worked with adding two-digit numbers. Subtraction is just the inverse operation of addition. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the algorithm. This is what we want the students to be efficient with. Okay, this is what we know as parents. This is what we want them to know as students. 35 minus 14 is the first one we'll do. Okay, and we always look in the ones place first when we're subtracting. So 5 minus 4 equals 1. Then we'll move over to the tens place. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Okay, this one was pretty easy. It didn't have any regrouping. The students they know how to do this one pretty well. All right, then we'll look at 47 minus 28. This one does have regrouping, and the students do struggle with regrouping in subtraction problems. Okay, so we do look at the ones place first, and I always tell the students, if I have 7 cupcakes, can I give you 8 of them? And they know that I cannot. So what we have to do is we have to go next door and we have to borrow some from the 4. Now the 4 actually represents 40 because the 4 is in the tens place. So if I was to pull that 4 out and keep it in the tens place, it would be 40. Okay? So we're going to take 10 away from 40. All right? So we're going to mark out 4, and up at the top we're going to turn that into 3. Since the 3 is in the tens place, again that represents 30, so we did take 10 away from 40 and made 30. We have to add that 10 to the 7. That's going to give us 17. Alright, now I can take 8 away from 17. If I had 17 cupcakes, I can give 8 away, and that's going to be 9. Then we move over to the tens place, and it's going to be 3 minus 2 equals 1. Okay, a lot of times the kiddos struggle with marking out these numbers, and then they want to subtract 4 minus 2, even though they borrowed that 10, and it really should be a 3. Okay. All right, then we're going to talk about solving subtraction problems on a number line. Last week we talked about solving addition problems on a number line. And what you did last week is you took your first number, this case it's 6, and you showed it on the number line. I have a hop here and I just have a straight arrow here. The kids can do it either way. Okay, I prefer the straight arrows. This is what they will see on their test. So 6, and then when they're adding, they just continue to add their arrows down the number line. But when you subtract, you have to go backwards. So a subtraction problem will have one arrow going towards the right and then another arrow going towards the left. Okay, so this is going to be 6 minus 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 minus 4. Okay, and that's going to give you 2. The kids do have to know how to do this on their test. Okay, and strip diagrams, we talked a little bit about strip diagrams last week. With subtraction problems, it is the same thing. It's going to look exactly the same. The only difference is in a subtraction problem, they give you the whole and one of the parts. Okay, so in this case, one of our parts is 14 and our whole is 25. We have to find this missing number. Okay, so we know the whole is going to be our first number that we use in a subtraction problem. That's 25 minus 14, and you subtract that and you're going to get 11. Okay, so it's just like the strip diagrams that we saw in addition, except one of our parts is missing and they give us the whole. Okay. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help, and we will see you next week. Thank you.